The Young and the Restless. Spoilers. Phyllis Summers and Jordan Blackwood, a dangerous proposal. The return of Phyllis Summers from the brink of death is a moment of triumph and relief for many in Genoa City. However, it is also the beginning of a perilous new chapter. As Phyllis awakens, she is immediately confronted by Jordan Blackwood, a woman known for her cunning, ruthlessness, and penchant for destruction. Jordan's proposal offers Phyllis a tantalizing opportunity to take down her nemesis, Sharon Newman, once and for all, but at a price so steep that it could destroy her. The question now is whether Phyllis can outmaneuver a master manipulator like Jordan while protecting her own integrity and navigating the dangerous waters of Genoa City. Jordan's arrival, a tempting offer. The moment Phyllis opens her eyes, she is greeted by Jordan, who wastes no time laying out her proposition. Armed with damning evidence of Sharon Newman's crimes, Jordan presents Phyllis with a choice: join her alliance and use the evidence to destroy Sharon, or refuse and face dire consequences. Jordan's tone is calm yet menacing, her words laced with the promise of power and vengeance. "You want Sharon out of your way? I can make it happen," she says, her eyes gleaming with calculated intent. "But if you want my help, you'll have to do things my way." For Phyllis, the prospect of finally defeating Sharon is deeply enticing. Their rivalry has spanned years, marked by betrayal, manipulation, and a relentless quest for dominance. The idea of seeing Sharon behind bars, stripped of her power and influence, is almost too good to resist. The price of alliance, Jordan's control. Yet, Phyllis knows that aligning with Jordan comes with significant risks. Jordan's reputation as a destroyer of lives precedes her, and her alliance with Ian Ward only underscores her capacity for chaos. To join forces with Jordan would mean subjecting herself to the whims of a woman who thrives on destruction and manipulation. Jordan makes it clear that her help will not come without strings attached. She demands loyalty and obedience, insisting that Phyllis follow her lead without question. This includes engaging in morally and legally dubious acts that go far beyond taking down Sharon. Phyllis, a woman who values her independence and cunning, is immediately wary. She understands that to accept Jordan's offer would be to sacrifice her own agency, effectively becoming a pawn in Jordan's larger game. The thought of losing control over her own actions is enough to give her pause. Phyllis's decision. Refusing the devil's bargain. In a surprising twist, Phyllis rejects Jordan's proposal. Despite her desire to see Sharon pay for her crimes, Phyllis refuses to compromise her principles, or what remains of them, to achieve her goals. Her decision is a rare moment of clarity, a recognition that aligning with Jordan would only lead to further destruction and chaos. "I want Sharon to face justice," Phyllis tells Jordan, her voice steady and resolute. "But I'm not going to sell my soul to do it. I'll find another way." Jordan, taken aback by the rejection, quickly shifts gears. She warns Phyllis that her refusal comes with consequences, hinting that she may use the evidence against Sharon for her own purposes, or even turn her wrath on Phyllis. "You think you can beat Sharon without me?" Jordan sneers. "You're making a big mistake, Phyllis, and you'll regret it." The secret of Jordan's return. Phyllis's rejection does not absolve her of the danger Jordan poses. By refusing the alliance, Phyllis inadvertently becomes a keeper of Jordan's secret, her presence in Genoa City. Jordan makes it clear that this information must remain confidential, warning Phyllis of the consequences should the truth come to light. Phyllis, now caught in a precarious position, must navigate the fine line between protecting herself and exposing Jordan's plans. Her decision to stay silent about Jordan's return weighs heavily on her, as she knows it puts her family and allies at risk. The cost of defiance, Phyllis faces new challenges. Phyllis's decision to refuse Jordan's offer sets in motion a series of events that threaten to upend her life. Jordan and Ian, spurned by her rejection, begin to target her with subtle yet devastating tactics designed to undermine her credibility and stability. At the same time, Phyllis must grapple with her lingering desire for vengeance against Sharon. Without Jordan's help, she is left to devise her own plan to bring Sharon to justice, a task that proves far more difficult than she anticipated. Jordan and Ian, a dangerous duo. Meanwhile, Jordan and Ian continue their campaign of destruction, turning their sights on Victor Newman and the Newman family. Their alliance grows stronger, fueled by a shared hatred for Genoa City's power players and a mutual thirst for chaos. Together, they represent an escalating threat not only to Victor, but to anyone who stands in their way, including Phyllis. Jordan, emboldened by Ian's support, begins to implement her own plans to dismantle the fragile peace within Genoa City. Her refusal to let go of Phyllis's rejection adds a personal edge to her schemes, ensuring that Phyllis remains a target in her broader quest for dominance. What's next for Phyllis? Phyllis's refusal to join Jordan marks a turning point in her character arc, showcasing her strength and determination in the face of immense pressure. However, it also leaves her isolated, vulnerable to the machinations of her enemies. As she navigates the treacherous waters of Genoa City, Phyllis must rely on her wits and resilience to protect herself and those she loves. The path ahead is fraught with challenges. Protecting her family, with Jordan and Ian targeting her, Phyllis must find ways to safeguard her family from their wrath. This includes working to rebuild trust with Daniel, Lucy, and her loved ones, whose lives have been upended by her recent struggles. Bringing Sharon to justice, Phyllis's desire to see Sharon face consequences remains a driving force. Without Jordan's help, she must find new allies and strategies to achieve her goal, walking a delicate line between justice and revenge. Outwitting Jordan and Ian, as their plans for Genoa City unfold, Phyllis must stay one step ahead of Jordan and Ian, using her intelligence and resourcefulness to thwart their schemes and protect herself. Fan reactions. A surprising twist. Phyllis's decision to refuse Jordan's offer has sparked mixed reactions among fans. Some applaud her for maintaining her independence and refusing to compromise her principles, while others question whether she made the right choice in turning down a powerful ally. One fan commented, "I'm proud of Phyllis for standing her ground. She's always been a fighter, and this decision shows her strength." Another added, "I get why Phyllis said no, but part of me wishes she'd taken the deal. It would have been so satisfying to see Sharon finally pay for what she's done." The road ahead. High stakes and new alliances. As Phyllis charts her path forward, the stakes in Genoa City continue to rise. The escalating threat posed by Jordan and Ian, coupled with Phyllis's personal vendettas and family dynamics, ensures that her journey will be filled with twists, turns, and emotional depth. Will Phyllis find a way to defeat Sharon without compromising her principles? Can she outmaneuver Jordan and Ian while protecting her family? And what will happen if her secret about Jordan's return is exposed? The answers to these questions promise to shape the future of the young and the restless, keeping fans on the edge of their seats as they await the next chapter in Phyllis's story.